If you didn't see last video, make sure you check it out. We left off right here, and we are doing this K-Sport stuff. So, Ilmo, Nightingale was already taken. Cult's ritual would have stopped him, but was interrupted. Yep, it's got to be Nightingale. Only victim to become a monster. Cult ritual failed to destroy Nightingale because the Bookers interrupted it. Yep. He's never heard of Scratch, which I don't understand that. He's never heard of Scratch. Why do they want Wake to kill, why do they want to kill Wake? Cult working with someone. Yeah, so they're not working with Scratch. Operating on their own. Makes a lot of sense. The cult found Wake's pages inside Taken and believed he was the cause. Yep. Yes, they did. There we go. Yep, that solves it. Cult Wake thinks Wake is responsible for Taken, believes killing him was... That, okay. See, this is what I love about solving things. It answers questions. The Cult of the Tree targeted people already corrupted by the Dark Presence. Their goal was to protect the community. So Cult's goal, right? Cult of the Tree kills Taken to protect Bright Falls and Watery. Ritual was meant to destroy Taken, not create them. Okay, yeah, we know that. Purpose of the cult ritual was to kill Taken. Yes, sir. The story. Here we go. The FPC brought powerful light arrays to subdue the Taken. There we go. Okay,
the
cool.
Dark Presence is vulnerable against bright light.
Yeah,
At least that makes sense.
Yeah. Sorry, Cynthia. Man. Elmo, I'm so sorry about Yako, man.
I'm gonna deal with the situation, Ilmo. But the town will need protection until we sort this out. I could use your help.
Right. I'll round up the gang. Whoever's left.
Wait.
We won't let these fucking monsters hurt any more of our people. We'll do my brother proud.
The
Thank you, Ilmo.
thing I don't understand is why were they doing this whole ritual when they could have just killed Taken like how we do? Is it just to be secretive, right, and not cause a whole like thing? Because it would be obvious, you know, if you're just shooting up a storm. Okay, I think I just answered my own question. Not gonna lie. Wow, man, dude, I'm so sorry. I feel fucking horrible. Casey, I went in your mind.
Scratch is Wake's double. He tricked us. He almost got the clicker from me. The whole plan has gone out the window. How could we get this so wrong?
Textbook boondoggle.
Let's shut the fuck up with the boondoggle,
It's
bro.
a shit show.
Hey, does anyone know the
what's
combo?
plan?
Okay, the plan will be to collect the fucking pump-action shotgun. Research proposal. Alan Wake and cult connections. In 2010, her writer suspected blah blah blah. Alan Wake was reported to have disappeared on Cauldron Lake, a known threshold site. 3 years later, a small group responsible for multiple killings was arrested in New York City by federal investigators. The murders were recreations of deaths found in the writing of Alan Wake. Interrogations with the murderers revealed they saw Wake as a sort of prophet, describing themselves as his cult. Wait, they're lying though. They're lying. Why would they see him as a prophet? They clearly didn't. They described themselves as his cult and considered his novels to be sacred text. As Wake was missing at the time, it's unlikely he had any personal involvement with this cult. At least there's no evidence supporting the idea. Soon after, New York cult was detained. An organization known as the Cult of the Tree began. Oh, the original cult was Alan's, like, yeah, okay, I think, okay. And then the Cult of the Tree came. Operating around Cauldron Lake, the same area Wake disappeared. This is now the second organization, branding themselves as a cult with direct physical connection to Alan Wake, operating in the location he was last seen in. I propose that this is not a coincidence, and would like permission to search for a link between Wake and the Cult of the Tree. See file 1454-5326. No. It was this file, correct? The Lake House. has been compromised. WA has been compromised. The incident was visually confirmed by Agent Estevez when she visited the facility to make contact with Dr. Marmont and Dr. Marmont, heads of the operations at the lab. They're the same fucking names, bro, but probably brothers or something. The facility itself is reported to be in a damaged state with no living staff found during a brief search. A longer search was not possible due to an active awe in the area requiring all available resources. Investigation and containment not possible with current personnel. Emergency dispatch of response and rescue staff is requested. The investigations department has no knowledge of the Lakes House's recent research of projects due to worsening communication and cooperation since headquarters went dark. As a result, this report cannot determine the incident's cause without further investigation. Okay.
The FBC usually handles stuff like this, right? Any thoughts?
Hold up. You brought a paranatural object in here without telling me and then almost handed it over to a hostile entity?
I didn't know if I could trust you.
Yeah, don't blame
That
me,
was a
bitch.
mistake. So was believing Scratch. But it's not too late. I just need to understand more.
You got that right. Let's start acting like we're on the same side, yeah?
Yeah.
The horror story's changing reality. It made it so my daughter died here, even though she's supposed to be back home in Virginia. Do you know if that's...
AWEs are localized distortions of reality. The area outside town might not be affected. Sometimes they expand, sometimes they fizzle out. If we can make sure it's the latter, your kid might be fine.
Okay.
The whole thing is a nightmare. I can't let my family be torn apart.
Having family isn't easy in this line of work. The late nights, travel, alternate realities threatening their existence. My ex-wife couldn't take it.
Karen, you're better off without her.
Ooh,
I
is she
know
gonna
I am.
turn bi? Casey's a good fit. I didn't know you're a lesbian. That's cool. Or at least bi. I don't know. Never mind. Okay, got any useful intel for me?
So tell me what I'm missing. The FBC must know something.
Good news, we have Bureau intel on all of this. Bad news, it's highly classified. Good
Shut
news,
the fuck
consider
up,
yourself
bro.
deputized into the Federal Bureau of
Oh.
Control. Here's
Oh.
the key to the cell where we keep the files.
Oh.
Happy reading.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, never mind. I take that back. Telling you to
Thanks. Go team.
Prison cell key. Cool. What the hell? Memory loss. A revolution for the brain. UFO myth reality. Wait, what happened to Tim Breaker? Where is he? Like, he's in a dark place, right? So, the Alan we were playing was actually, Alan in a dark place. Alan actually contacted Saga was actually Alan in a dark place, but the Alan that we thought was Alan was actually Scratch. So, anyways, do not microwave whole fish. I shouldn't have to say this. Mulligan owes me $20, refuses to pay it back. Suggest we dock his pay for that amount plus interest and add directly to my paycheck. Deputy Thornton. Poor guys, man. Thornton doesn't remember I already paid him back by buying him lunch months ago, so don't listen to him. And definitely do not touch my pay or I'll swear to God I'll sue you. The front desk computer and admin email are not to be used for personal quarters of their unofficial business. And remember to wash your coffee mugs. Hey y'all, I missed a sync on Deerfest safety prep last time. Any updates? What's the latest on crowd control? Whoever put Bane on nets into the succession box is clear. Kidding, right? Barb. I understand there is a need to keep the arrested folks under lock and key, but whoever the heck is the paranoid madman who decided we needed every other door in our facility to be geared with the latest high-tech top security nonsense? The stuff's not safe. One power outage and those locks aren't budging. I've warned you about this a half a dozen times. Oh, you really predicted, Officer Cooper. Oh my god. Hey, Casey.
Scratch pretended to be Wake to trick us.
He almost won me over. I should have trusted my gut. Had a bad feeling about him when we found him at the lake. When that insane monster cloud came at me in the woods, I saw a face inside it. Wake's. I think he was always a monster. Always Scratch.
What? I don't think Wake was always Scratch. Wait, when we first saw him, yeah. Yeah, but like, in the first game, no. What do you mean? I don't know what he means. I'm sorry.
Scratch was pretending to be Wake. Manipulating me. What does he want from me? No. I'm in control here. It's my mind place.
Oh, shit.
He's powerful. Too powerful.
Yeah.
Just his presence here makes me feel sick. Like a wave of terror through my head. I feel his single-minded drive to get the clicker.
God damn, yeah, we shouldn't analyze him long anymore, bro. Cult of the Tree. FBC file linking cult activity to Wake. Oh, so, yeah, Blum. Yeah, Blum being a part of the cult, he was also just a good guy. I know that's obvious, but I'm just clicking that in my mind now. Yeah, of course. So is, I guess, Rose? Wait. Wait, the people who were stalking her, was that the FBC? I was report on Rose Marigold found in cult headquarters. Was it the cult stalking her and doing her every move? Did they think she was the Taken? I'm confused on that, guys. Maybe it's obvious, but I'm confused. Okay. Waking the clicker. Wake attacked. Casey, the thing that attacked Casey had Wake's face. There's never any Wake. It was Scratch the entire time. Casey thinks Wake is Scratch and always has been. Certainly plausible. Wake is trapped in a dark place. Yes, he is.
Wake is trapped in the dark place.
Mm-hmm.
He's been reaching out, communicating with me in the overlaps.
Wake has been contacting me from the dark place. I assume something strange is happening with time, but what if it's simpler than that? What are you talking about? Scratch wanted the same thing as Wake the Clicker.
Nope.
The goals are the same. Could mean Scratch and Wake are one of the same, or just a coincidence. Probably a coincidence. They both want the Clicker. So that shouldn't be a question. Like, of course, they both want the Clicker. They have the power. They have the power to save. Okay, I kind of want to... Oh, shit. Wait. Oh, shit. Hold on. Bullets penetrate the enemy's darkness shield. Consecutive success hits will reduce the time between shots. Hold on. I need this.
Aiming through the scope, Saga could see the flickering darkness that protected the Taken, saw it waver and jerk, saw a shifting opening in it. There, she fired, sending the bullet through to find its way home.
Okay, I really hope I don't forget that. You really forgot everything, huh? Turns out Colt was fighting Taken.
So the Cult of the Tree actually kills Taken. They were on our side, even if their methods are misguided and criminal.
It looked right from where we were standing. Nothing's what it seems in this case. Too many stories contradicting each other. Too many versions of the truth.
Yeah. Before this, though, I think the code is 723. Yeah, so the reason I know that is because of the hint in the trophy section. I, of course, don't have enough. That sucks. Well, I don't need the sawed-off now if I could get this, right? So, where the fuck is... Oh, wait, it's right in here where I literally just was. No, wait. Is it? Wait. Shoebox? Nope, never mind. Okay, you know what? I'll get it later. Anyways, I can't wait to put this Casey behind us.
We have a lot of catching up to do after this thing is all over. Everything is different now. My family, me, the whole fucking world.
I'll buy the coffee, Anderson. Partners to the end. This case is one for the books.
I see what you did there.
Dude, it's just... There's gonna be a lot of... Or quite a bit of downtime now that... before Scratch returns, you know?
You really don't remember Logan living in Virginia with me and David?
I remember you and David having problems. You needed a break. You and Logan moved to Watery and then Logan, oh, that awful thing happened. After you came back to work, I thought you'd be the perfect partner for this case, if you were willing to return to the area.
Okay. That's enough.
So that's what they really think or believe. That's crazy how, like, the story can... Examine the files in the locked cell. Oh yeah, huh, the fucking cell that I couldn't go in earlier. I got the key, so we can open this now. It looked like, I thought this was like a nursery rhyme at first, but no. Okay, so we can examine these. Transcript of interview with subject Alan Wake, suspected paratilitaryan. Mr. Wake, you have been taken into FBC custody and will receive an in-depth interrogation at a later date, but for now I need to ask if there is anything you can tell us regarding the incident at the hotel. Anything we may need to know. There is a force here you don't understand, a presence. It's after me. It wants to consume me, consume everything. Dude, Scratch really know. Oh my god. Yes, you mentioned this dark presence before. Why does it want you? It feeds on artists, on the art they create. It wants me because of my writing, but it can be any form of art, any artistic expression. Music, painting, film, photography. It can feed on any of it, all of it. You have to believe me. We're all aware of this entity, Mr. Wake. We've been tracking the situation here for a long time now. You and yourself have been on our radar for over a decade. Jesus, man. 2010, dude. I'm sure those nuts in the research department are just going to love checking you out. Hey, make a note to redact that before submission. Let's get back on track. You mentioned a light switch earlier. Where is it now? Make a note to redact that before submission. I don't know, but I need it. I can't end this without it. Will you help me get it? Mr. Wake, you're in custody, pending charges for breaching of numerous federal violation codes. We're not going to give you a suspected paranatural object. You're not fucking listening to me. We are listening just fine. Now, do you have any accomplices? Fuck you. Let me the fuck out of here. It's coming for me. We're all in danger. Interview was terminated due to subject being uncooperative. Man, fucking Scratch. I'm just amazed how, like, Scratch can do all this stuff and pretended to be Wake for so long.
The lake is a gateway to the dark place.
Yeah, we know that.
What the hell is a para-utilitarian?
For real, bro. What is that? Okay, let's look. FBC files on Cauldron Lake Threshold to another reality. Wake is in the dark place, and Cauldron Lake is the threshold to it. Yep. So we're gonna go to Cauldron Lake. Oh my god, dude. Deployment order, urgent situation at approximate 1900 hours, September 13th. Readings from a remote surveillance unit monitoring Cauldron Lake, a known threshold to what researchers theorize is the origin dimension of A040, the shadow past acceptable limits. Attempts to contact the FBC research facility WA03, codenamed the Lake House, were unsuccessful. On-site event verification is not possible. Response procedures are initiated with immediate effect. Lead Agent Estevez will mobilize investigation unit beta from the remote operations site at redacted. All available shadow-specific equipment, Lot 411B, has been approved for use in the field. Objectives: to confirm an active event. If an active altering world event is occurring, the dispatch team will identify its nature and severity, limit exposure, and attempt to contain or neutralize the source. If no event is active, check monitoring equipment, perform a limited profile sweep of the area, and check status of the lake house and its staff. Additional info. Relevant operatives in the area include the Code of the Tree, Redacted, and Alan Wake, currently missing. What do you mean redacted? Saga? Are they saying Saga? Like to protect her or something? Item classification requests. Summary findings, description, paratility, whatever. Based on reports, the item is a light switch from a lamp cord, which, with part of the severed cord still attached. Eyewitnesses' account suggests that the item possesses the ability to alter reality, the changes being based on redacted, when used by a capable paratutilitaryan. parsing this item's effect from that of the Cauldron Lake threshold responsible for recurring altering world events in the area is difficult because the only reported uses of the item have occurred near this threshold. Without more data, we cannot confirm if the item intensifies the effect of the threshold or vice versa, if there's no connection whatsoever. Recorded material from Dr. Hartman after becoming a Taken, probably. Dr. Hartman! That name comes back to me. Wait, that's what Alan was staying at when in the first game, when because Dr. Hartman didn't believe all his shenanigans or whatever, so he put him in this like facility or whatever. And I thought it was like nursing home at first when I first went to nursing home. Remember, if you guys remember me asking that. So I forgot what happened to Dr. Hartman though. He became a Taken, looks like. I forgot. I think maybe I remember that now. Going with Barry, I think escaping the place with Barry pulling a gun on Dr. Hartman. Yeah, so didn't Alice hire Dr. Hartman for something? And kind of Alice manipulated Wake to like, they wanted to get away from it all, right? But she actually had a typewriter set up for him to write and, actually try to write, since he was on like a 2-year writer's block or something. See, this is coming back to me now. Okay, so anyway, sorry. Becoming a Redacted have revealed that Alan Wake eliminated Barbara Jagger, likely a physical manifestation of a Taken, or maybe Taken, I don't know, by inserting the light switch into its chest and yes, this is what I was saying yesterday, or not yesterday, but last video, I think. The item is confirmed to have been used in 2010 to turn fictional writing into reality. See file all 35. However, it is unclear what the restrictions and limitations of this effect are. Conclusion: the light switch is a possible OOP, but what is OOP again? But the team cannot conclusively classify the item based on secondhand accounts. Proper examination and testing is required in order to determine classification and precise effective item. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. It's all coming full circle. It's all coming back to me. Who are these? Hey! Get the fuck out of here. Bitches. Okay, so we gotta come up with a new plan. This was the sale, or no, was it this sale? Yeah, it was the sale. Yeah, Buddy didn't need no blanket. Elmo sure did. Or Yako and Elmo. Poor Yako, man.
This is the kind of case my ex hated. The ones that might kill me.
That's funny. The cases that might kill me were my ex's favorite.
The story is changing your memories. What you're remembering is fiction. Logan is alive. I'm not divorced. We never moved here. I remember the truth.
No. Wake or Scratch, whoever that was, said the story could be used to attack us. We all need to question what's real. With that said, how do we know the story isn't giving you false hope?
I can't convince them.
Yeah.
I just need to change the story.
I'm sorry, Casey. I can't convince you, my dude. The FBC filed a clicker and its pronouns for quantity or qualities. Right, is it qualities? Yeah. The clicker. The clicker.
The clicker amplifies any changes to reality suggested by a piece of art.
Yeah.
Makes them permanent.
We know that. Oh, I didn't
Wake
even
isn't the
collect
first person
this.
the Dark Presence disguised itself as.
Wake isn't the first person to dark. Yeah. Through extensive interviews with witnesses of that 35, additional details regarding the shadow have been discovered. Redacted, both present during the reported seeing a woman named Barbara Jagger in Bright Falls at the time. Jagger is a former actress and Bright Falls resident who emigrated with the filmmaker Thomas Zane from Finland and was reported to have drowned in Cauldron Lake during a blank in 1970. Yep. So she drowned. She came back as the Dark Presence, and then Thomas Zane is still trapped in the dark place after all these years, which you know. I'm just kind of talking to myself at this point. Research staff have concluded that Jagger's appearance is likely a case of the shadow manifesting in human form. Research is ongoing as to the nature of the connection between the shadow and the psychophysical signatures available for it to mimic. Currently, hypotheses are: A. Shadow can only manifest as artists or individuals tangentially involved with the creation of art who have operated within a certain physical range of Cauldron Lake. B. The shadow can manifest as any individual contained, definition needed, within Cauldron Lake. Research is actively going. Maybe maybe a little bit of both. Maybe I think B is the more likely, right? Dark presence assumed the form of Barbara.
I need to know what information I can still trust.
Okay. FBC found capabilities of light switch object, the clicker. The clicker. According to the file, Wick has used the clicker to change reality before. Okay, it said I could do this. Talk to Tor.
Wake told me the clicker would fix this. But Wake was actually Scratch. How can I trust anything he said?
The artist must conclude his work. He rides a storm on your piece. Wake up and smell the danger. We told you already, kiddo. What Tom said about the light switch is true. Don't let the story confuse you. You need him to write the ending you want. The clicker can make that ending come true.
But we don't have Wake. Everything we knew about the clicker was true. He wasn't lying.
I kind of thought we already established that. I guess that just confirms it. Okay. Estevez is kind of a baddie, not gonna lie.
Scratch told me the clicker can be used to change the story. Does that match your understanding of this thing?
Yeah, the light switch is a paranatural item, maybe even an object of power. We have verified reports that Alan Wake was in possession of it during the AWE here back in 2010. It definitely has power. We know that much.
I can come up with a plan. I always do.
Okay, cool. Come up with a new plan. The FBC identified the clicker as a paranatural item. They believe it has power.
The clicker can fix this. But I can't use it without Wake.
Need Wake's help. Yep.
Tor knows about this stuff. Maybe he can help.
Alright, let's ask my boy Tor again.
Wake is still in the dark place. How do I get him out?
We live and breathe rock and roll. From the silence of screams, from the fever of dreams. The clicker can amp up other works of art, not just Tom's writing.
Wake's writing.
Anything created with passion. The dark power of the lake will make it creep into reality. But if the holder of the clicker believes in the art, they can make it all come true in the flick of a switch.
I can use the clicker without Wake.
Yeah.
Only
We just
Wake's
need a...
writing can change the horror story. But I can use the clicker to change something else.
to
Like
change...
getting Wake out of the dark place.
Oh, okay. Okay. And then we could use Wake to, change, you know, Logan from drowning or whatever. The clicker can be used by anyone so long as the holder believes in the power.
I will use the clicker to change reality and bring Wake back at Cauldron Lake. I'll need the right work of art, but that won't be a problem.
Okay. We can do it. We'll try using clicker at Cauldron Lake to pull Wake out of the dark place. A full Cauldron
I just need to tell the others what to do and fix everything. For good. So we need Wake to fix the story, right? That hasn't changed. So here's what I have. Wake's still trapped in the dark place, under the lake. I think we can use the clicker to get him out. But first, we need a work of art. Something other than his story. And that'll get him here.
I'm not filling out the paperwork for this one. Wouldn't know where to start. But I'm sold.
Okay. Look, this feels like something that once we get the ball rolling, there's no turning back. You sure you have it all figured out?
This is the beginning of the end game. To travel to Cauldron Lake, you'll need to save your game first. Exploring and traveling to other areas will be limited if you choose to continue. Okay. Not yet.
Not just yet. Give me a moment.
Okay, Anderson. You let me know when you're ready.
Okay, guys. Well, what I'm going to do is make at least a couple exploration episodes before we go to the end game. So, with that being said, this is going to be the end of the video here. I really hope you guys did enjoy this one, and with that being said, I will see you all in the next video.